We are champions of Europe. We've done it, everyone. We have done it.
Candy, what a goal! What a goal! Yes! Come on, Candy.
I've been sacked! What?
No, I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Aaron?
Pookie! He scores! Team of Pookie in the Champions League final! What is going on, fellas? And welcome to this experiment that I'm doing, where we're taking 6 content creators who are friends of mine. So there's going to be myself and 5 others. As you'll have seen in the intro, because I've actually made the intro before I started recording the video. Never done that before. So I actually know what the intro is like before. It's a long intro. Let me know if you like it. I don't think I'll use it for any more episodes, because it is like a 40-second intro. Way too long. So, you know who the players for the experiment are. Did I spell that right? Yeah. So the agent for all these players is Seymour Clavage. Made him a little bit old. I might have to change his age as we get a bit further in, because as you can see, all the players 14 years old. So the way we set it up is every player has the same date of birth. So everyone is born on the 18th of June 2004. I'm pretty sure 2004 was the year, but yeah, 18th of June 2004. And everyone starts with 40 current ability, because any higher than that, and everyone bar Clayts was making it into the under 19s or whatever the youngest age group is for their national team. So 40 was the number I picked, and the only variation is when it comes to their potential. So what I did with potential was I set it to -10, so that goes anywhere between 170 and 200. So they're everyone on this list is probably going to be a Wonderkid. Not necessarily the same level of Wonderkid. Some players could be 200, some might be 170 as they get to their peak. And as you can see, everyone's picked the club that they wanted to play for, position they wanted to play as well. So I gave everyone an option of what they wanted, and this is what everyone picked. So I did obviously put restrictions on what clubs, because otherwise people would have just gone for, somebody could have decided, I want to be in Barcelona or Chelsea's youth system or Liverpool's youth system. So we did restrict everyone to a relatively small team. IntoRowZ picking Cork City. It's an interesting one because technically they're a higher level team, but at the same time, youth facility wise, they're not as good. Oblique picked Cove. Anyone who's watching his series will know why. And we're going to have a quick look in this first part at each individual player, so you can have a look and see how they set up, because I didn't pick attributes for any of the players. So as you can see, this is my profile. I've got everyone's logo in as well, so everyone's going to be linked in the description. Their Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, depending on what they have, all being linked. So obviously mine's linked because it's my channel, but this is what my player looks like at the age of 14, playing for Brackley's under 18s. The only 2 attributes that I have that are good are flair and natural fitness. Other than that, there's a lot of ones in there. I'm not sure why, but every player has a secondary position that they're either makeshift or awkward at, and I don't know why, because I only gave everyone one position, but everyone is 2-footed. I thought that was something, because I didn't want to pick a foot for someone and for them to say that they weren't that foot. So everyone's either footed. They're very ambitious. So as you can see, I'm not great. Seymour Clavage is known to laud his clients to other clubs. So basically what I did is I set his loyalty to 1, and I made it so that he wants to move the players constantly. Well, not constantly, but he's always looking to get better offers for his player. So Seymour Clavage hopefully will have the lads moving a nice amount. Get the most out of every player. Get them into the highest clubs that he can as quickly as possible. So like nobody wants to stay at their starting club for very long, because that could stunt their growth as a footballer, and nobody wants that. So you've seen my profile. I'm starting as a left winger with the ability to play at a left back, which is just so very random. IntoRowZ is a DM who can also play as an attacking midfielder, who prefers to play on the left in a 2-man or on the left in the middle. And it's the same when he plays as a DM. Now you can see the difference between my profile and IntoRowZ. Bearing in mind, we have the same current ability, and we have -10 potential ability. So in theory there shouldn't be too much of a difference between the players. As you can see here, huge difference. Size, first touch is 12, technique is 12, tackling is 11, vision, positioning, natural fitness also 12, acceleration and stamina are 11, his aggression is 14. I think that's more so because he's a DM, which is probably what's helping his push for better overall attributes. I have made everyone friends, and I've set it so that it's permanent. So if Seymour Clavage retires, I can just come in here and click on any person. So say like Clayts, who was at Hereford, playing as a striker. Also, right back. Again, I'm not sure why. I don't understand. But he's got 13 flair, 13 natural fitness. A lot of 10s, but again, plenty of 1s. So, like I said, the reason we had to pick the 40 current ability was because Clayts was the only one that didn't make it into the underage for his national team. So I thought, in fairness, 14-year-olds who've just appeared randomly in the middle of June aren't going to be good enough to play for their country just yet. So Phil is the one I think Phil's probably going to be the one that goes on to be the worldie. Can also play at centre back. Again, very random that a striker can play at centre back who has 7 finishing, but off with him. He's got 11 first touch, 11 heading, 11 acceleration, agility and pace, 13 natural fitness, 11 off the ball, and 16 determination. Insane. Everyone also does not want to be a coach, so they have no interest in management, coach, assistant manager, any of that. That's going to be a different experiment. We'll get to that once this part of the experiment is over. So Phil is off at Linfield. What are the chances he's going to get sacked from Linfield as a player? We shall see. So he's looking pretty tasty. We've looked at scootR. Is also a central midfielder, can play attacking midfield, wants to be in the central midfielder, in central midfield. Our Canadian friend playing for Weymouth, who, if you weren't watching his FM streams last year, he took Weymouth all the way. He was, if you haven't watched scootR, go watch scootR on Twitch. He's fantastic Canadian friend. His player looks fantastic as well. So his first touch is 12, decisions are 12, passing and vision 11, aggression is 13, which is interesting because he is Canadian. Aggression of 13, but bravery of 5, strength of 3. Interesting. He's only been in England one day, but he's from Winnipeg. And Oblique Kick Gaming, also a DM, playing for Cove Ramblers. Again, can play as an attacking midfielder. I don't know why these positions were picked. Like, why is Phil a centre-back and why can Clates play at right-back? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Oblique has 15 determination, which is going to be fantastic for his growth. 12 on passing and positioning, and 11s for natural fitness, decisions and tackling. I think Oblique Kick Gaming could be quite the player, with his attributes suiting DMs instantly. But like I said, I didn't pick any of these numbers. These were all random. I did 3 tests to make sure that everything worked. Every time a different player got to be an absolute worldie. So unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be me in this one, because I think I have the lowest potential ability of everybody, because I was checking it with the editor just to have a look and see what every player's potential was, and I had the worst, which not ideal. So hopefully Seymour Clavage, who I think only speaks French, I think I set it up so he only speaks French, we might end up playing for French clubs. That would be interesting if all of us went to France. But we all start off at 14. Tomorrow we all turn 15, and I think contracts run until, so I think all the English contracts run until 2021 and the Irish ones run until 2023, 2024. So Northern Ireland is different, and Oblique Kick Gaming's until 2023. So I've already jumped ahead. I've already pre-recorded, but I've already holidayed to the point where I think it's 2021 I went to, because the majority of our contracts ran out. So we are going to jump over to that now. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a second with the next part of the experiment. Let me know in the comments, where do you think everyone is going to go? Who do you think is going to be the best player? Because like I said, Phil's determination is probably going to help him an awful lot compared to like my 9 or IntoRowZ's 9. What's Clayt's got? 6. scootR has 7. And Oblique has 15. So I'd say Phil and Oblique Kick Gaming are probably in the best situation, but only time will tell. So right, we're back now. It is the 18th of June 2021. So every one of the players is currently celebrating their birthday. Be interesting to see, are they celebrating it together? We'll never know. But what we will know in just a second is, have the players moved? Are they still at the same club? Are they worldies now, or are they still at the same club and struggling, or have they moved and are playing for like I said, Barcelona, Man City, PSG maybe, because Seymour Clavage is French. Okay, so myself and Clates have moved. Everyone else is where they were. Interesting. So Seymour Clavage has moved some players on. As you can see, IntoRowZ has picked up central midfield and attacking midfield more. scootR is able to play as a DM now. Interesting, because he was attacking midfielder, was his second position. And Oblique Kick Gaming can play in central midfield. Alright, so we'll have a look at my player. Okay, so what is Brackley doing to us? So we're still able to play left back. We can play left wing back and left midfield. We can play up front, right wing back, and attacking midfield. We've only played one game in our career so far. I suppose we're still only 17, so that's fine. Definitely been a lot of decent progression. Can't mark for shit, but you know, don't need to. 2 jumping reach. It's fair. I can barely jump. We are wanted. Interesting. We have 11 crossing and 11 stamina. Oh, and 11 first touch. We have 12 dribbling, natural fitness. Okay, naturally fit. Not something I am, but happy days. Flair is still 15. Acceleration, agility and pace are all at 13. Four. My championship debut was a 5.9. Oh god. Can I not see more? Oh, I can't see anymore. I wonder who that game was against. Because that's just fantastic. Oh. Right, so let's have a look. See, where are we? Who are we wanted by? I'm a wanted man. 13 clubs want me. How much did Brentford paid? Nothing for us. Who wants? Okay, so Villa, Brighton, Burnley, Celtic, Huddersfield, Newcastle, Southampton, Watford, West Brom, Arsenal, Everton, Norwich and Wolves. Interesting. If it was up to me, preferred choice would not be Arsenal. I wouldn't mind Arsenal, but if I got to decide, it would be Celtic or Southampton. I would love to. Please don't tell me, oh, Southampton are championship side. Damn it. I would still take Celtic or Southampton. They'd be the two clubs I'd want to join. I can't believe I want to be 13 clubs after playing a 5.9 in my debut. We're also capped at under 19 level. Played twice and scored once. Get in. Fantastic. That's not bad. I'm finding it very interesting that we've picked up all these positions in such a short period of time. We're also not going to pick up English citizenship for some reason. I don't know why, but I suppose because why would we? Yeah. Alright, so let's see what Sai looks like. So Sai has 13 first touch, 13 technique and vision, so he can see well, which is interesting because he wears glasses. He's blind without his glasses, but he can see in contacts. 14 aggression, 11 tackling and pace and agility, 12 acceleration, natural fitness, stamina and positioning. Very good. Has he played for... No, he's not got any youth caps. Interesting. He's played 4 games for Cork City though, and as you can see, he can play anywhere from central midfield or DM to attacking midfield. He's not had a great time either, but it looks of it in the league. Ooh. How many clubs does he want to buy? He's just want to buy Celtic. So myself and Sai could end up playing at Celtic together. Are we getting on, Sai? Just end up living together because we're both on basically no money. Interesting. One thing I meant to check: injuries. Ooh, I didn't check the injuries. A sports hernia is the worst. 4 weeks. A calf strain was 4 weeks as well, but that's moderate. Interesting. Impact from player in training. Twice. So people are a bit rough with Sai, it would seem. What are my injuries like? I should be more injury prone because I am injury prone. Not a whole lot really. Stub toe. So for 8 days with a stub toe. That's interesting. Clates is at Fulham, and he's got a bid for him at the moment. How much? Okay, so Fulham got him for nothing as well. His attributes have definitely risen up as well. Dribbling, finishing, first touch, heading, anticipation, agility, pace and strength all at 11. So that's good. 11 finishing for a 17-year-old striker. That's only gone up 1 since 2019. So not a whole lot of increase. 12s for technique, off the ball and acceleration. 13 flair and natural fitness. Not bad. Again, no youth caps yet. Currently wanted by Arsenal. Wolves and Huddersfield have put in offers of 5.75 million plus add-ons and 6 million for a guy valued at 13k. Wow. Clearly they think Clates is a man on a mission, Wolves, Huddersfield and Arsenal all looking to sign him. Has he got a preference? Hold off in the hope that Arsenal make an offer for him. I didn't give anyone favourite clubs because I didn't want to have like Clates want to go to Liverpool or Sai wanting to go to Arsenal. So I made it, like, I'm a Wigan fan, so I kind of wanted to make it fair so that everyone had an opportunity to play for a top team. Because, you know, Wigan. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't mind if I joined Wigan at some point in my career. Just not, you know, not today. Not right now. So who we've looked at, we need Phil next. So Phil is still at Linfield, as you saw. We never checked what positions Clates can play. Clates can still only play right back. Not had a whole lot of injuries. Twisted ankle's the worst one. Yeah, could be worse. Not had that much time out. Phil then is, like I said, 2 under-21s already for Northern Ireland. He's played 15 and scored 6. So played 5 and scored twice in 2020-21. And so far this year has 10 appearances and 4 goals. I'm telling you, Phil looks like he could be, even though he's got 8 finishing, he looks like he could be a really good player. A 15 determination, that hasn't increased, but his acceleration's up to 14. Agility, natural fitness, pace, heading off the ball and first touch all at 13. Phil's really progressed, to be fair. Dribbling is 12. Decisions, flair and stamina all at 11. He's got a couple of numbers, composure, aggression and technique. Pretty close to 10s as well. He hasn't got any offers for him at the minute. It is probably... Also spent time on trial with Celtic. I didn't check trials. That never even popped into my mind. That's interesting. We'll have to have a quick look at that as well. Not a whole lot of bad injuries. Broken jaw. The worst of it. Milestones went on trial with Celtic. I never looked to see what, if any of these. So he's the youngest player to ever appear in the Northern Irish Intermediate Cup. The youngest player to score. Broke the Steel and Sons Cup record for the youngest player to score in a match. Senior club debut. First senior club goal. Broke the record for the youngest player to score in a match. And then he went off to Celtic on trial for 2 weeks. Interesting. We're going to have to go and have a quick sconce at... Okay, I'm pretty sure... No, I did. I went on trial with Bournemouth and Torquay. I've no landmarks because I've not played any football. Fantastic. IntoRowZ, just been a Cork City player. Won the Under-19s National League Senior Club debut. Youngest player to appear in a match in the Premier Division. So he's the youngest Cork player and the youngest ever player. Broke the Extra.ie FAI Cup for the youngest player to appear in a match. Also the youngest player to score. And they finished runner-up in the Munster, who won the Munster Senior Cup if Cork City didn't. Cove Ramblers. What? I say what? Clates, have you had any? You had trials. You had a trial with Leeds. And again, no other landmarks to speak of. I'm glad that I'd noticed that with Phil, because otherwise I wouldn't have checked that. Yeah, Phil looks like he's having a good time in Northern Ireland. Interesting to see when he leaves, where he goes and whomst he joins. Scooter, still hanging around with his favourite club, Weymouth. Played 20 times. That is not to be sniffed at. He has some pretty decent attributes as well. First touch 13. Aggression, jumping reach, decisions and vision all at 13. So you could say Scooter, bit of a playmaker with 12 passing as well. tackling, technique and positioning, all of 11. Has he played? Not played for Canada land yet, which is interesting. I thought he would have made his international debut already. Injury wise, he's had 2 major ones, both twisted ankles. Does Clates have ankles made of... Not Clates. Does scootR have ankles made of paper mache? One was in a match and one was in training. We'll have to keep an eye on that in the next update. And he has never left Weymouth. He broke the Vanarama South record for the youngest player to appear in a match at 15 years, 291 days. Also broke Weymouth's record, senior club debut, and became the youngest player to appear in the FA Challenge Cup at 16 years and 156 days. So, records are being broken by some of the players. Oblique Kick Gaming is joining Derby next year. Yeah, the 18th of June 2022. So next year, Oblique is off to Derby County. And you can kind of see why. Definitely a good DM. Can also play in central midfield. Not bad. 15 determination. 13 passing and positioning. 12 tackling and decisions. 11 anticipation. Leadership. Quite good leadership. I haven't seen that in any of our other players actually. Leadership's not been something that has been high on anyone's numbers. And he's got 11 natural fitness as well. The Irish Munster Senior Cup. I'm pretty sure he would have played in that game saw Cove Ramblers beat Cork City. It's just insane. History wise, not had amazing time in Ireland with Cove. 6.61 so far this year has been his best. He still has half a season to go. But that's interesting. Injury wise, no majors. One moderate and none that are pulled a pectoral muscle. Ow. Yeah, he's not had any kind of reoccurring injuries. Pulled groin twice, but 2 years apart. Pulled groin, it's not that bad. And he's only ever played for Cove. Made his senior club debut. Broke the record for the league and for Cove for the youngest player at 15 years, 136 days in the first division. Scored his first senior goal. Broke the Munster Senior Cup youngest player to score in a match. Just under 17 years old. Broke Cove's record for youngest goal scorer. And he's also won the Irish Munster Senior Cup. So Oblique Kick Gaming, congratulations, you've won the most coveted award, trophy in the world, the Irish Munster Senior Cup. That is, that's the pièce de résistance. That is the one you want to win. So for the next episode, I think we jump ahead to... I don't actually know when do we jump ahead. I've already holidayed because it takes so very long with the 6 players. But it'll be interesting to see where everyone goes next. What's the next step for everyone? Clates, my man. Those are big offers for somebody valued at 13k. What do you think of it? Are you happy with that, Clates? Is everyone happy with their situations? I'm not. I'm disappointed in my player. The fact that we moved to Brentford and then did absolutely nothing. That's disappointing. We're the most valuable player though. Yep, most valuable player. Nice. Anyway, everyone in the video is linked in the description down below. I'll also try and remember to put cards on their names when they pop up, so you can click on them quicker, easier. Just little pop-ups where you can just like ba-ding, and it'll take you to their Twitter, Twitch or YouTube, depending on what they have, what their social media is. So if you've enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like. Make sure you go and like, comment, subscribe, follow, tweet, do everything that you're supposed to do on the internet to these 5 wonderful creatures. They are fantastic individuals and they are very entertaining. I watch them on a daily basis. I would recommend you do the same, because it'll make your life a million times better. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!